What is going on, everybody? Rod J back again. Thanks for swinging by to check out this pop-up live stream. I'm going to actually do an unboxing here of some new stuff I just received and give some shout outs. Hopefully you guys are having a great Saturday out there. And it was something I wasn't expecting. I got contacted earlier this week and very happy to get what I actually did receive here. So I'm going to go ahead and just share some details on that. But basically, I got a email earlier this week, so I got to give a big shout out to Jeremiah over at Hop Butcher, who shot me an email earlier in the week about checking out some of their beers. So they sent me a box to check out some stuff there, which I'll open up in a second. Here is that box, by the way. Yeah, it looks kind of big, doesn't it? So looking forward to getting into that and sharing it with you guys. And before I do that, I got to give a special shout out to a couple of the other guys that actually put me on to connecting with Hop Butcher. And as we do that, I'm going to switch over to another screen just so you can check them out as well. So Hop Butcher, they actually are one of the breweries. I didn't actually get to see, I got to check to see where they're actually located on here. So they sent me some beers down, and as I look on the screen here, I should have done this before. I saw a poem there, Chicago, and I'm not sure if they are actually out of there or in the Northeast. I want to say they're out of the Northeast, so definitely apologize for not being as fully prepared as I should have been. And let's see here, we'll back out the map. And no, they are actually out of the Chicago area. So there you go, out of the Chicago area. Here's a look at some of the things they have on their beer page. A lot of cool artsy type designs, which I do dig. So not sure what's in the box yet, but kind of liking some of the designs they have here. And again, Jeremiah, thanks for that. But how did I connect with Jeremiah? Well, that's because of a couple other good guys that you guys should be checking out here as well. And that is going to be Kyle from No Hype Beer Reviews. Kyle was actually kind enough to throw my name, I guess, out there. Jeremiah told me he was talking to so many other guys about who might else be able to share their story about some of their beers. And one of the first names was Kyle from No Hype Beer Reviews. So if you don't have Kyle, I would definitely say check him out. He does some great things there on beers. He's up in the New York area. Great content. So make sure you pick him up, and a special thanks to you as well, Kyle. And then the other is actually a team, but it's actually from the guys over at NerdSense. So from Sean and Mike, they actually mentioned my name as well, to which Jeremiah let me know. So I appreciate you guys there too. And they do a lot of great beers. So I would definitely say to check them out. If you don't have NerdSense, some really good content on their channel, some great beers they actually share and go through. So make sure you definitely get them on there. Well, you can see kind of run all around the same circles. You see some of the images there. Matt from Massive is on there as well as Kyle from No Hype. So great guys all around. So I want to thank both of you. And I'm going to actually, I haven't done it yet, but I'm going to put into the description the links to their channels as well. But appreciate you guys for mentioning me, and it's always great. You know, you guys are all doing great things, and I appreciate to be in your guys' circle as well. And then I'm going to jump back over here to the other cam. Shout out to Todd in the chat. Cheers, brother. And Terry, actually Terry's usually in bed when I'm usually on, so great to see you, my friend. Says, evening, Rod, hope you are well and drinking good beer. I will be drinking some good beer here in a second, my friend, for sure. Terry is, of course, over in England, so glad you could actually join the broadcast here. Emerson's in the house. What is going on? What's up, dog? Cheers. Happy Saturday to you as well, my friend, and hopefully you're having a great day. And then we got Dan from Booze Games Deep Thoughts says cheers as well. Cheers, brother. And if you guys don't have Dan over on Booze Games, check him out. He has some great beer reviews. He does some different segments on giving his thoughts on some things there on the channel as well. And occasionally you'll see me beat him in some NHL 19. So make sure you check him out too. And Moose Gal's also in the house. Cheers, Moose Gal, and glad to hear you're actually doing better now. So great to see you there. So the first thing I'll do is I'll get to the unboxing here from what came in from Jeremiah over at Hop Butcher. And this is definitely a place I'll have to check out, I think, when I'm back up in the Chicago area. And gotta get the trusty opener here. I mean, this is a bigger box than I would have ever expected to actually receive. This is huge, so I'm not sure, like I said, all that's in here. But I tell you what, this is the first day of vacation. What a great way to start out vacation when you get a box of beer. Cheers to Vanessa in the house as well. Cheers to Blake TV in the house. And hopefully Blake's internet can hold out for a bit there. I know he had some issues last night. Sending out thoughts and prayers to Blake for the internet for sure. We want to make sure he stays connected because Blake always does good content on his channel. Using a knife now. Remember, when you use a knife, always cut away. Never cut towards yourself. That's how accidents happen. All right. So in the box, we got a box lid. Got some bubble wrap. And another box lid. All right. And some more bubble wrap. And then we got the beer. So let me slide the box here. And we'll start opening these. All right. So this one actually came off a little bit of the 4-pack as well. Moose Gal says to Blake, get rid of AT&T, and I'm sure if he could, he would. And he says he is in the process of doing that. So one thing you run into with some of these internet providers, they're the only ones you have in your area, so you're kind of stuck with them, which really sucks. So here's the first beer, and this is the same, so it's one of two. This is the Galaxy Bowl Galaxy Hopped Double India Pale Ale, 7.5% ABV. So you can see that right there. Nice colorful can as well. Nice pint can, 16 ounces. Digging that design there too. And it says ripe peach, sweet pineapple. All right, so that's the taste and notes. Oh, and juicy passion fruit. Nice. And this one was actually canned, and shout out to Hop Butcher for putting dates on the can. This was actually packaged 7/2, so we're just about a month out. Just a little over a month, actually. So that's two of the cans right there. I'm going to get the other ones over here that came off of that one. And put that under there. Shout out to Eclectic in the house as well. Cheers, my friend. Shout out to Craig. Kent Beer Reviews in the house as well. And if you guys haven't picked up Eclectic Beard, make sure you pick him up as well. I know most of you have. He does some great stuff on his channel. And also Craig with Kent Beer Reviews, another great beer reviewer out there over there in England as well. So great guys. And I didn't mention earlier, but Terry, who was in, Terry, make sure you pick him up too. If you haven't picked up Terry's quick beer reviews, he actually does some great things, some great concise commentary on the beer, but gives you enough to know about it that you know if you want to give it a try or not, and always entertaining watching his videos as well. So make sure you check out Terry too. Vanessa says we only have Cox there as far as their cable. AT&T sold out and left state. Yeah, they pull up stakes and they take off. We used to have freaking Comcast here for a bit that ended up really becoming Spectrum, but we used to have Insight that used to handle our area, which was a lot better. Once they went over to the Spectrum fold, they started to suck. And then Eclectic said, cheers to Camp Beer Reviews. Hey, Eclectic, everybody's saying hi in there. Evening, Craig, thumbs up. Where everybody's talking to everybody out there, so that's good. So this one is the I Want to Believe Citra, El Dorado, and Belma Hopped Double India Pale Ale. This one also 7.5% ABV. Juices melon, sweet citrus, and candied berry. So yeah, and it's got kind of the almost like the hops is the UFO. So that's kind of a cool design on that can there too. Makes like a X-Files type appeal to that one. So I think I would definitely like to check that one out here. So that'll be a nice one to go. So that's that. That's the first 4-pack. And let's see here. Oh wow. Let's see what these are. And then got these. These also came off a little bit in the travel, which is fine. But we got 2 of each of these. This is a Digital Frontier Citra and Mosaic hopped triple India Pale Ale, 10%, 10.5% ABV. This one was actually packaged 8.4, so this one is 4 days old. Very nice. That's pretty much right off the line. So appreciate that, Jeremiah, as well. It's kind of got that little outlaw type look to it, so looking forward to getting down on that one as well. And then the other one that I have two of here is the Value of Midnight Strata and Vic Secret Hop Double India Pale Ale, 7.5% ABV. This one was actually canned 7/13, and then you got the wolf howling at the moon there pretty much on the can itself. So digging the artwork on the can. It's pretty cool looking, I think, on what they're doing with Hop Butcher. And check here in the comments, make sure I'm not missing anything too much here. Cable just came back on fully Thursday. Vanessa said some areas of Connecticut still without power. Well, that storm was a lot worse than people were expecting. Part of downtown still without it. Yeah, enjoy seeing various company labels. They get pretty neat looking art. Yeah, they do. They some of them have some really awesome artwork, and they get some local artists that design for some of the cans for some of the local breweries, which is real nice. So again, that's the fun thing with craft beer. It is like a community type thing that hits all different aspects of being in the community, and that makes it all come together even a little bit more. All right, let me see here. So now we're going to go to this next one. Whoops. Should have balanced the box before I pulled out the next set here. So this one is another one where I have like two of each. This is the Your Wish is Granted Citra and Nelson Sauvignon Hopped Double India Pale Ale. This one was 7/14, 7.5% ABV. Kind of the mysterious look, the guy that looks into the magic crystal ball on there. So it's pretty neat looking as well. And then the other one that's with that is Herbs in Horto Strata and Mosaic Hop Double India Pale Ale, 7.5% ABV. And you can see the package on here. Looks like it's a little rub there, but I think it's like 8.3 or so, or something like that. Interesting one. It's got the little Venus or whatever monster from Little Shop of Horrors there. That little plant. Feed me, you know, that one. Feed me, Seymour. So yeah, so that's what we have there for those. And Vanessa says hello to Craig as well. So everybody's being friendly and the camaraderie. And then the last 4-pack is actually two of each as well. One is the Soar Tettner Hort 9909 and Waiiti Hopped Mexican style lager, 4.75 ABV. So that's a little different. Taste and Nose Crisp Cracker, Dried Apricot, and Sweet Cereal. It's got a kind of the look there with like a crow or a raven on it. It reminds me of the movie The Crow, looking at that one there. And that's Soar. So that'll be one to check out. And the other one is Dark Black Imperial Stout brewed with maple and sea salt. Oh, I know I'm going to dig this one. 10.5% ABV. This one was actually packaged 7/28, so just over a week. Tasting notes on this: sweet maple and rich cocoa. Then it has something else I can't fully make. Oh, sea salt. So yeah, so that's kind of nice. It's actually got the skull there. It's funny. I look at this now and it's like that's pretty close to the Stone Cold Austin beer that he came out with too, with the skull there. So hopefully there's no copyright thing that pops up on it. But I like that can. That's pretty neat there with that skull. That'd be a pretty cool tattoo as well. So that's pretty neat. So those are the beers that I got from Hop Butcher. Again, thank you, Jeremiah. Thank you to Kyle for No Hype. Thank you for Sean and Mike over there at Nerd Sense for putting my name out there, for Jeremiah to get in touch with me. I will look forward to getting these actually reviewed. Now, I'm not sure if I'll get them all done this week or so, but it's nice I got the doubles of them, but I will try to get them in probably next couple weeks, especially with them being some of the IPAs, and IPAs get moved to the head of the class. Sorry, gotta move the IPAs up. So, which is kind of good because everything in my fridge right now, aside of the Deschutes freshly squeezed that I got, everything is pretty much all stouts anyway. So it's nice that I'll be able to check these out. Shout out to Cuff and Stuff Barbecue. And if you guys don't know Cuff and Stuff, make sure you check him out as well. He does some great things over there. I guarantee you will watch his videos and you will be hungry by the end. And he also said, "What's up?" He calls me the beer professor. I'm just trying to do what I can do. That's all. Just trying to do what I can do. So these are the beers I got. Now, I mentioned in other things, so I do have another box for an unboxing. And this is going to be more of a shout out to probably Beer Chugs. If you guys don't know Beer Chugs, make sure you check out Beer Chugs, especially on Wednesday nights at 9 o'clock. The West the ABV show takes place, where try to guess the ABV of beers. Pretty fun game show, really entertaining, but this will be one that I'll do, and I'll open it up as a challenge when I do it to see who else would want to challenge and go along with it. Beer Chugs already has it there, so he records the videos or uploads the videos to his stuff as well, so you can kind of track it. So we'll be on the lookout for that. If I can get it out of the box here. It doesn't want to come out. Well, I just got all that white stuff all over the floor because I broke the damn thing. Oh well. Give me 1 second here. Get this baby out. Talk amongst yourselves. Definitely gonna need to vacuum after this box. Just gonna rip it down the side. Oh, that's why I won't come out the way they put these things in. I hate these things. These are the things that are flying all over the floor right now. But what I actually have in here, oh, as I bump the mic, is one of the leader boots. And so this, after I clean it, will be for the Leader Boot Challenge. So we'll fill this baby up with a liter of beer and see how quick to chug through this. And we'll hashtag it, I guess, Leader Boot Challenge or whatever. If anybody else wants to get in on it, they can. But I know Beer Chug has been tracking times for some of the people participating, and that should be something fun to do as well. So those white things are like the worst things to get all over the place when you break one of them. It's like a foam or something. It was all in my hands and the floor. But that is the boot challenge. Thanks, brother. Yeah, this will be interesting. And if you ever seen Beer Fest, you'll know you have to turn the boot at a certain point, right? So as you're enjoying the beer. So that's the one other thing I got. I was actually expecting that to get in, so that wasn't a surprise. But shout out to Vanessa M. Kitty in the chat, because she's been trying to get me to try these for a while. And since I'm going to be in Gatlinburg, I like to have moonshine. So we're going to have some of the moonshine pickles. So I actually grabbed that earlier today. So if you haven't seen this before, you have the pickles with the moonshine. You eat the pickles, the moonshine's in it. You get the moonshine there in the glass as well. So this will be an interesting experiment. I've never really thought of pickles trying to hammer me a little bit, but I do like pickles, and looking forward to trying that. And then one of the other things I wanted to pick up, because I've had the peanut butter one from them, sticking with the Old Smoky. This is their Tennessee Mango Habanero Whiskey. So I'm going to be looking at enjoying some of this. I like the idea of the mango and the habanero together, giving a little bit of that spice and that fruit sweetness. So this will be interesting to see how this baby goes down. So the peanut butter one they did was actually pretty decent. So I'm looking forward to see how that actually rolls. And then really, the only other thing is if you're going to be in the mountains and you're going to be in the whiskey and you're enjoying the moonshine, you might as well have some cigars, right? So I picked up a few cigars as well. So still trying to get the cigar game down, but I'm trying different ones. This one is actually Gomez Sanchez family, and don't know as much about it, but I'll get a little closer. Maybe you can recognize that or not on the label there, but that is one that I got there. And then I picked up another one, which was the Maduro from Fleur de Olivia. That one is right there as well, so we'll be kicking that back on one of the nights. And then the last one was, if I can remember the label here, Chillin' Moose. Good thing Moose Gal's here. It's Chillin' Moose. So that's another one that I got there too. So I'll be enjoying some of those cigars while eating a moonshine pickle and drinking some mango habanero whiskey, chasing a beer, right? Yeah. But that's vacation. That's what vacation's all about, right? Just relaxing, kicking back, and having a good time. So looking forward to enjoying those. And I may try to do the boot challenge by tomorrow, so we'll see. I gotta clean it and all that stuff. But yeah, so that's some of the stuff I picked up, some of the stuff they had sent to me, some of the things you can look forward to here on the channel. Ever since they get in lit of pickles, that is the most hardcore thing ever, right? I wonder if you can sneak those into your job. Like, you just have pickle snacks, but the pickle has the moonshine in them. You'd be feeling pretty good at work, I bet. One of those magic cigars? No magic cigars. At least not now. You never know, right? Emerson, I'll give you $3.53 if you drink all those beers right now. I would not drink all these for $3.53 for sure. I couldn't even think I can get through them all. So essentially, you know, you're looking at a pretty good sized amount of beer they actually sent. So thanks again to Jeremiah there at Hot Butcher for sending that over. And again, Kyle, and also to Sean, and then also to Mike as well. So that's the kind of stuff to look forward to. Make sure you guys check those other guys out on their channels. Make sure you guys all connect here. And I gotta go put all this stuff away. I just gotta find some room, get this stuff put away, get this other stuff that's going to be rolling with us down the road into the Smoky Mountains, and I'm going to kind of kick back, but I'm going to crack some beers open here in a bit as well. Maybe go live later on. If anybody wants to go live, let me know. Leave me a message, leave a comment if you want to try to join if I do a live type thing later. Otherwise, I might just kick back and do some gaming. I know Eclectic's in the house. Maybe catch up with him with some Call of Duty or some basketball or something else along those lines. Who did Blake said? I agree, Emerson. Yeah, getting lit off the pickles. Yeah, that's gonna be interesting. I mean, back in the day when we did Everclear, we put Everclear in the fruit, and you would eat the fruit and get the buzz. So now we're just doing it with the moonshine, which the moonshine is nothing compared to how lit we got off Everclear back in the day. That's for sure. So that being said, I'm gonna wrap up. Thanks for everybody that tuned in. I look forward to catching up with you guys soon. Hopefully you enjoy the rest of your Saturday. If you got some nice weather, maybe you're grilling, kick back on the deck or doing something like that. Maybe you're at the pool, feet up, whatever. Enjoy it, and I look forward to catching up with you guys soon. Keep drinking those good craft beers. Remember, there's always time. Get your beer